I speak unto thee this day, and I say that I, the living God, am bringing forth my miracle power. And I say it is me, the living God, who is raising up the ecclesia, the church militant, that will obey me. That is, do not even look at the sottish whore who calls herself mine, as though she belonged to me. For I say she is under the rule of Jezebel in Babylon's Jesus, and she loves it so. And I say it is me, the living God, who is indeed shaking the dust of such a wretched mess, of such a decayed heap, and I say that it is not mine. For I say it is me, the living God, who is calling forth for the ones who will be militant in their obedience unto me. That is, it is me, the living God, who will raise up the body that is full of my light, that is full of the strength that I provide. And I say that the militant followers who will obey me, they will be found well-pleasing. But I say for the ones who want to play their games, put on their shows, parade themselves, I say they are a disgust unto me. Now I say this day that I, the living God, never intended that my people would be a disgust, a shame, not at all. But I say that I've intended that my people would come forth in militancy, that is, obedience unto me. That is, that they would be a people who are thoroughly disciplined to obey my commands and walk uprightly in the same. That they would show unto the inhabitants of the earth that I am who I am. Now I say this day, when I look upon the decay, the debauchery, the defilement that has come upon those who claim they are mine, why is it so? I say it is because they have been seduced, enticed, and led astray by the Jezebel demons of this time. But I say it is the iniquity of their own hearts that caused them to go in such a way. For I say that they did not need to go in such a way of drunkenness, debauchery, and defilement, and yet they have. And I say it is because they have chosen whoredom and wine, they have chosen perversion and darkness, they have chosen evil on every hand. And I say in their choosing they are losing because they are far from me. I say this day that I, the living God, know exactly what it is that I do, and I say that the ones who will hear my call and obey, they will walk in my way. And I say that they will be thankful to obey what it is that I desire of them, because it is me that they want to please. That is, they will not be putting on their vain shows, their proud displays, their exhibitions, as to what they imagine they are. But I say that they will be cleaving unto me, believing and trusting in me, because of who I am. Now I say this day, for too long men have been covered in the syrupy syrup of compromise. I say they have been fed those things that have caused them to rot out and decay. And I say they have been taken in fairy tales and those things that are nothing but lies. And I say they love to believe in the fairy tales, they love to believe in the fabricated stories that men bring forth to keep them under their spell. And I say it is because they are living in lies and going to hell. Now I say this day that I, the living God, am giving the call throughout the earth for all men everywhere to repent. And I say that the ones who will hear and obey, they will repent and come into my way. And I say that they will be guided, directed, and brought forth. And I say that they will be given the newness of life, the strength, the power, the truth, the glory of who I am. And I say that they will be uplifted in that which I've given unto them day by day. Now I say this day, be thankful to be repentant, be thankful to be consecrated and dedicated unto me. And I say, be thankful for the purpose, the plan, the truth, and the mercy of who I am. For I say, if it is me that you cleave to, if it is me that you will believe in and trust, if it is me that you will follow after, then I say you are guided in my light. But I say, when you choose any other way than the way that I offer, I say you go in the way of the damned. I say this day, be thankful even now to believe me, to trust me, and obey me each day. And I say, be thankful even now that you are guided forth by me. For I say, if you will keep steady in me, ever believing and receiving, then I say you are brought forth in my light. And if you will keep steady in me, ever trusting and obeying me, then you are guided in truth. Now I say this day, in the time of mockery, the time of hypocrisy, the time when the proud have spread themselves out openly, defying me, it is me, the living God, who will bring them down. And it is me, the living God, who will bring the devastation, the ruination, to cause men to see how utterly wretched they are. And I say it is me, the living God, who will indeed bring forth the militant believers who are ever walking in obedience unto me. And I say that they will not look at their service unto me as a drudge, as a chore, as a way down, but I say they will realize that it is the way of life. And I say they will serve me with zeal, with gladness, and rejoicing for the privilege to be redeemed. Now I say, be glad even now to continue to look to me, to believe upon me, and trust me each day. And I say, be thankful that in me you are ever guided and brought forth. I say, be thankful that in me you are given the truth, the light upon the path. For I say, it is me, the living God, who is the way of all righteousness revealed. Now I say this day, be thankful to look to me, to believe upon me, and trust me, and know that I am who I am. And I say, do not stop and grow weary, but I say, continue steadfast. For I say that the strength, the empowerment comes of me. And I say, when a people will keep their vision single, then I say they are able to move forth in the power, the glory, the strength that I provide. For I say it is indeed a good thing to keep on trusting, to keep on believing, to keep on following me. And I say it is indeed a good thing to know that in me, the living God, you are given the truth, the light, and the mercy day by day. For I say, if you do continue trusting, believing, and looking unto me, then you know that I am who I say that I am. And I say that I guide you in the truth, the light, and the mercy revealed. For I say it is a privilege to be in that militant body of believers that will obey me. Now I say, for too long those who have been under the church banner have looked for a place of compromise. That is, they have looked for a place to keep their lives, yet claim they are serving me. But I say it is me, the living God, who is bringing the separation, the differentiation between the precious and the vile. And it is me, the living God, who is bringing the counsel of those who want their own way to be revealed for the utter selfishness that it is. For I say, when men have claimed they are loving and serving me, when truly it is their own selves they are serving, I say they are shame unto my name. For I say that I, the living God, do not call my people to seek to please themselves, but I say that I call them to please me. And I say that I've called the ones who are mine to walk uprightly in the truth, the light, and the mercy revealed. And I say that I've called my people to clothe themselves in the covering of my righteousness day after day. Now I say, consider how disgusting, what a shame it is unto me, when the ones who are claiming that they are mine are covered in the filthiness of the world. That is, they are attired as the harlot, they are strutting themselves and boasting as to how great they are. But I say they are fools who are drunk on pride, intoxicated as to their own imagined greatness that is not true. And I say they stagger, they reel in the intoxication of their own worth. But I say the truth of it is they are worthless unto me, because they do not choose the way of my righteousness revealed. Nor do they walk in the way that I intend and provide, but I say they go in a way of stubborn, proud fools. And I say, in choosing to be losing by following after other gods, other lovers, I say they are damned. For I say they are choosing the way of darkness, iniquity, and foolery, and in the same they are choosing death. Now I say this day, when men have yielded themselves to the Jezebelian rule, I say they are no longer strong in me. For I say they have sold out for seduction, enticement, and entanglement in the ways of the world. And I say they've allowed themselves to be seduced and enticed to all manner of filthiness and perversion, yet claiming that I agree with the same. But I say that the truth of it is they are worms who are groveling under the spell of Jezebel, headed to hell. I say this day that I, the living God, am bringing down the Jezebelian rule and reign, yet I say there are some who are so married to the same they will never leave. That is, they will never depart from the iniquity, the darkness, the idolatry that they have learned under the Jezebel queen. But I say they will continue even when their queen is dead, all to their own damnation. And I say they will not be converted unto me, because it is themselves they love. And I say that they will not be in the militant body of believers who will obey me. But I say they will go on in their darkness, their evil, their iniquity, deceiving themselves. But I say that I, the living God, am not mocked, and such fools will end in sore dismay. And I say they will end in the heap of destruction they are worthy to receive. And I say it is because they have gone a-whoring, they have defeated their own counsel by the very way that they live. And I say they are counted unworthy dogs before me because they are far from my way. Now I say this day that I, the living God, do not call you to be a dog, but I say that I call you to be uplifted and guided in light. And I say that I call you to be thankful that you can indeed march onward in obedience unto me. For I say that the journey is not over, the trail is not finished, and I say that the course is still before thee. And I say you are not meant to write the last chapter, but I say you are meant to continue ever militant, steadfast in my way. Now I say that the ones who are pleasing are the ones who obey, the ones who walk uprightly and follow my dictates unto them. And I say that the ones who will continue to adhere unto me, then I say they are found well-pleasing unto me. And I say that they will not withhold their lives and seek for their own little world, but I say they will seek to be ever-pleasing me. For I say, in obedience unto me is found my life, is found my strength, is found my mercy. And I say, in obedience unto me a people shall be glorified. But I say, when you see the ones who are covered in the filthiness of their own way, yet are refusing to repent, to return, to walk uprightly in me, what is the end of such ones? I say that their end is sorrow and devastation, their end is ruination, because they are so far from me. Now I say this day that I, the living God, do not call you to be covered in uncleanness, to be covered in filthiness, and the perversion of the same. But I say that I call you to be made glad, to be uplifted, directed, and ever guided by me. And I say that I call you to know what it is to be kept in the truth, the light, the mercy revealed. For I say, through me, the living God, you are intended to be brought forth, ever guided in life. And I say, through me, you are intended to be directed in the way that I intend, continuing to rob Satan's house, continuing to take up the offensive, continuing to see that the demons are scattered in the land. For I say you are not meant to bow to the Jezebel queen and lick the toes of the saint. So many have turned to be toe lickers, that is, succumbing to the seduction, the enticement, the perversion of the Jezebelian reign. And I say they have become perverse as dogs, yet claim they are mine. I say such ones as these are constipated whores, full of their own filth and disgust unto me. And I say, even though they use my name in vain, I say that I, the living God, do not recognize them as my own. For I say they are full of the Jezebel demons of hating the truth and despising the same. I say such ones shall be the victims and die in their own shame.